Everything's okay with you?
As good as it can be, knowing my brother's out there somewhere and my mom's going nuts.
Just call me if you hear from him, all right?
All right, Greenleaf fans, something I didn't even think of, but a number of people on both my YouTube video as well as my Instagram post about what does Sophia have to tell Grace. A good number of people have commented, Jeremy, what if Sophia was the one that robbed the pharmacy and not AJ? I didn't think of that. And to be honest, I mean, it's a possibility. I think there are a couple of things that need to be considered. Number one, did Sophia not go back to college? I mean, the fact that the pharmacy and everything, I believe this happened the night before. Well, to be honest, I watched both episodes, episode 5 and 6, about 13 hours ago, so I'm actually a bit ashamed I forgot a little bit of the details, but they have the fingerprints, the police evidence. I mean the camera evidence. Now, at first, I was thinking, wow, Sophia, her hair does look a bit different in this episode coming up, so maybe, it's not impossible for her to kind of change her hairstyle and whatnot and then wear a similar hoodie to what it just seems like. Did AJ convince Sophia to do this, like, hey, wear an outfit that looks like mine? It's just so many there are some things that don't add up, and I think the fingerprints is the most damning justification of this not being real. Look, guys, I actually like the theory. That's why I'm doing a video on it, because a lot of people pointed it out, but I don't think it's likely. I mean, the fingerprint thing is what really has me going, you know what? Maybe it wasn't her. I think it would be pretty interesting. And then AJ, I could definitely see Grace being stern with Sophia about why would you do something like this. But then on the flip side, Sophia would actually be justified to tell Grace about how you're compromising your morals and whatnot out of guilt for AJ, like giving him money whenever he asks for it and then lying to the police and things like that. So both of them are very in the wrong. So Sophia, while justified to call out her mom for doing what she did, if she did rob the pharmacy, actually is being a major hypocrite, just like her family members who she's trying not to be like by lying and whatnot, due to the fact that she's the one that pushed her mom's like, hey, you need to be there for AJ and things like that, which she isn't wrong about. But at the same time, like mother, like daughter, both of them are doing underhanded things that are out of character for the sake of making AJ feel like family and secure and kind of making up for lost time. I've already talked about in the video about Sophia and Grace about pregnant, but then somebody actually let me know in the comments it was her ovaries that were removed, and I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but I think that meant she couldn't have babies a couple seasons ago when that happened to surgery, but I don't think that's the case. And then something, I think I mentioned this in my episode review, the episode where Sophia goes to AJ's apartment. I didn't want to think this was what happened. Honestly, I hope this didn't happen. But, when Sophia drank some, alcohol, then passed out on the bed, and, AJ was like, yeah, like a sleepover. And then he, covered it up with the blanket. Then he sat back down on the floor and then kind of looked at her. And I was kind of like, this seems a bit awkward. But then I'm like, I read it at face value. But I'm like, okay, AJ must not know what it's like to have a sibling. And, well, someone who actually knows he exists and is actually going to be there for him. My worst fears was that he may have done something to his sister while she was sleeping. I hope and pray that is not the case. I really hope that's not it at all. I just hope, I would much rather it be Sophia was the one that robbed the pharmacy than to have AJ do anything to his sister. I wouldn't like that at all. Please, Greenleaf, don't let that be the case. But Sophia robbing the place. Yeah, I think the fingerprints say that it was. Yeah, I think the fingerprints are what really solidifies AJ as the one that did it. Though you could admit that the detective has probably just made up that piece of evidence in order to get Grace to confess to the truth about her lying. But I don't know. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Sophia is going to tell Grace that she was the one that robbed the pharmacy? or do you think that it's something else? And with that being said, folks, yes, I am aware that Ambitions will be back November 12th. They just dropped a trailer. It's 30 seconds long. And it's kind of funny. As soon as I catch up with my Greenleaf content, that's when Ambitions comes out to play. Then, of course, next week, Tyler Perry's new shows on BET. And, guys, I cannot wait for the Haves and the Have-Nots trailer. We probably won't get into like December, but whatever. It'll come eventually. And with that being said, if you could do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you check me out on social media. Links are in the description below. And most importantly, if you are new, hit that subscribe button so we can get these numbers up to hit 100,000 before the end of the year.